Come make apple ginger kombucha with me. We love drinking kombucha in our house. It's our favorite beverage throughout the summer. It's so refreshing and bubbly, yet pretty low in sugar and a great alternative to sparkling beverages. When the weather starts turning crisp, the leaves start turning brown, I love to change up the flavors of my kombucha to reflect the changing seasons. This apple ginger kombucha is one of my all-time favorites. Kombucha contains a lot of great bacteria that help gut health and in turn help to strengthen your immune system. Ginger has those properties as well, which is why I love adding it to almost all of my kombucha recipes. On top of that, it makes kombucha really nice and bubbly. For this recipe, you're going to need some fresh apples, preferably organic, as well as organic ginger. Cut everything up the way I'm doing in this video, nice thin little sticks so they can fit into your secondary fermentation bottles. You are also going to need a batch of kombucha that has completed primary fermentation. If you're not entirely sure what I'm talking about, you can head over to my blog freetoflower.com and get my completely free ebook all about brewing kombucha that will walk you through each and every step and explain what the difference between primary and secondary fermentation is. After you have chopped up your apples and your ginger, it is time to add your kombucha into the secondary fermentation bottles. Here you see me taking out the SCOBY out of my jar of primary fermentation kombucha and setting it aside in a bowl. Then I use a funnel to fill up my secondary fermentation bottles all the way to the top. The closer to the top you can get, the more bubbly your secondary fermentation kombucha is going to be. My bottles already contain a few pieces of apple and ginger that I've cut up previously. Don't forget to reserve 1 cup of your primary fermentation kombucha along with your SCOBY to start your next batch. If you're wondering about how the process of primary fermentation works, first of all, go get my free ebook, but second of all, here is everything you need to know in a nutshell. You brew a fresh cup of tea. Here I'm using hibiscus flowers, so my kombucha is naturally decaffeinated. You add a cup of sugar, fill up the jar to the top with water, let it cool off, this is really important, and then finally add your SCOBY and your 1 cup of reserve starter tea to your jar. Cover it up and let rest in a dark, cool place for anywhere between 7 to 10 days. Ta-da! You're done.